This is 19 questions with Chelsea of Knitting Tipsy. And of course we have to be by the sea to do this.
Of course we do.
It's the first 19 questions by the ocean.
So excited.
Of course. Okay, are you ready?
I am.
All right, question number 1.
Give it to me.
If you could only use one yarn for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, that's mean. That is a mean one to start with.
That's an easy one.
Honestly, the first one that popped into mind was True Boo. I mean, I can't make bikinis with it, but it is just such a great summery yarn. It's bamboo, it's silky, it has like a sexy sheen to it. I make a lot of sexy dresses with it. I would say True Boo.
We better show them what you're wearing, so you know.
None of this is True Boo.
Oh, that's okay, that's okay.
But I still love it.
It all looks fabulous.
Yeah.
All right, your hair is amazing. What shampoo do you use?
Honestly, and let me give a shout out to all my fellow dandruff havers with all this thick hair. I get really bad like dermatitis and different things, so I use Nex something. It's like for dandruff, and that's my shampoo so that my scalp stays healthy.
Well, I think I maybe have to start using it no matter what. If my hair would look anything like that. Amazing. All right, what'd you have for breakfast yesterday? Because you haven't had breakfast today.
Oh my gosh, breakfast yesterday was incredible. Cooked by Shelley and her boyfriend. We had, let's see, eggs. We had these hash browns that were made with zucchini. We had, I'm like trying to remember. Eggs, what else did we have, Shelley?
Turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon, oh, and it was spiced, so nice.
Yes, black pepper turkey bacon.
And a Bloody Mary bar.
Yes, there was.
Yes,
there was
was
a Bloody Mary because we had to be on brand for Knitting Tipsy.
Of course.
All right.
It's a holiday week. You can't drink all day unless you start in the morning.
All right. What's your favorite place to knit?
The beach.
That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5. What's the one thing in your closet that you will never part with?
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't actually make it, but my great-grandma did. It's this oversized cardigan. My great-grandma Kay was the OG maker, and she did a mix of all of these crazy yarns. Like, some of them were metallic, some of them were super fluffy, some of them were like scrubby yarns.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's this huge cardigan. And I keep saying one day I'm gonna recreate it and make a pattern called Grammy Kay's Cardi. But it feels like, it still smells like her. And it just feels like
wow.
yeah. I'll never wash it either.
No, definitely not. And now we're all gonna want that pattern, so.
I'll send you.
TBD. Join her Ko-Fi.
Exactly.
Ko-Fi.
Join Ko-Fi.
Join Ko-Fi. Okay, I can't get it right. Okay, favorite thing about your husband?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. I will say this and you're gonna laugh, but I mean it in like the way that I mean it. His patience, not like, oh, he's so patient with me, but I have really bad anxiety and I have depression, and he never gets upset that I ask him for reassurance, that I ask him a million times, are you mad at me? I feel, one time I said, are you mad at me? And he's like, no, why would I be mad at you? I'm like, I don't know. And then I'm like, somebody out there in the world is mad at me right now. I can feel it. He's laughing, but he never minds. I ask all the time, like, do you think the dog's okay? Can we go check on the dog? Can we, all of these extra things that I think could annoy some people, infinite patience. He doesn't mind to do it at all because he knows it helps me, and that's really an amazing quality about him.
That is an amazing quality, and I agree. He has many, many amazing qualities, having spent some time together. What's the first pattern you ever published?
Oh, well, technically, so a paid pattern, the Tan and Tipsy top, that was my first design. But I realized a couple months before that, I did put out my thick Santa hat. It still is a free pattern on my blog. She chunky, she thick. It is this massive Santa hat pattern that's really actually hard to wear for longer than an hour because of how heavy and thick it is, but it makes a great decoration.
That's great, great tip.
Yeah.
All right, number 8.
Yes.
One thing in your notions bag you cannot live without.
That's a good one too. Like the obvious would be like scissors, or what else do I keep in my notions bag? Trying to think. Oh, actually I do know. So I love pretty stitch markers. They make knitting so much more, it's like jewelry for your knitting and your crochet. So one of my friends makes a stitch marker, it's like a round and you can clip all your stitch markers onto it. And the one that I take to the beach all the time has all of my beachy stitch markers. So I would say that pretty stitch markers can hold things together, mark your place, wear them as earrings if they're lever backs.
Hey, that's a good note. I mean, you know, when you're choosing your stitch markers. Yes. All right. In one sentence, define your current personal style. And let's walk just a little slower because I'm...
We're like out of breath.
Yeah, and I want to get this shot.
My current
personal style.
Personal style. Slutty, beachy, colorful fun.
I love it. You just made a whole new word.
My personal style, slutty, beachy, colorful fun.
That was excellent, in one word. What's your favorite brand of sunscreen?
Ooh, okay. If you join my Ko-fi, I have a whole bunch, like my absolute favorites from a bunch of different companies. But I have to plug Florida Glow Skincare. They have the best smelling sunscreen. They're local here in Florida. They're a small business. And it's reef safe. So you can feel very, very confident wearing it in the water that you are not harming the ecology of where you are.
I love it. And I thank you for teaching me about that. I did not know. If you could take a whole year off, what would you do?
What would I do? Oh my goodness. I would want to explore more of Florida. I love going to different beach towns and things. I would do a lot of knitting and crochet. I think I keep wanting to learn how to sew and how to embroider, which I'm very excited for Knit Stars Season 9 because of the embroidery. But I think I would pick up a couple more of the crafts that I like doing and that like kind of complement what I'm already working on. And I'd work towards making my complete handmade wardrobe.
Oh, that's a great goal. Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'll watch out for you.
And any jellyfish, because I am walking backwards, and we can go really slow because you're faster than me.
I'm sorry.
You've got those awesome long legs, I know. All right. All the money in the world cannot buy you blank.
All the money in the world cannot buy me the best mental health. If it could, I might invest more in it. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Good answer. What's your all-time favorite cocktail?
Oh, that is
maybe the hardest question.
It might be. Okay, summer and winter. Wintertime, like a really good smoked old-fashioned. Summertime, a mint julep.
Yes.
Mint julep with that mintiness and the bourbon. It tastes like summer in a glass.
Yep. We had a really yummy mojito yesterday.
We did. Oh my God, it was so good.
Mixed by the amazing Ellen at Local Catch.
Yes.
Cats or dogs, and why?
Oh, I love them both, but I have to say dogs. I grew up with dogs. They're I have a soul dog, my Rudy Duty. He's my best friend. He was supposed to be kind of an emotional support companion for me, but I think now I'm an emotional support companion for him, and we both have anxiety. It's great, you know?
It's great. Rudy is amazing.
He's also the love of my life.
Next to Steve. Or maybe not next to Steve, maybe along with Steve.
They're tied with Steve, obviously getting a little boost.
I mean a little boost. Okay, we're up to number 15.
We're doing good.
Yes, you are. Who's had the biggest influence on your life?
Oh boy, that's hard. Well, I could go so many directions, but because this is with Knit Stars, I will say my great Grammy Kay. She is the one who taught me to knit, crochet, spin, weave, and even do a little hand sewing. She would do demonstrations at the local fairs, and we'd dress up in like the old-timey outfits, and I'd sit on the spinning wheel with her and we'd spin. I learned to shear a sheep one year when I was 9. I got to help out with that, which was pretty cool. And it was her love of the fiber arts that gave me my love of the fiber arts. She just passed away about 2 years ago, but she really got to see a lot of the stuff I was working on and see me building Knitting Tipsy as a brand, and she was really proud.
Oh, I love that. Okay, our next question you actually already answered in another question, so I'm going with an audible here.
Okay.
What accessory in your wardrobe that is not yarn related can you not live without?
Ooh, that's a good one too. Non-yarn related. Honestly, like a really bold pair of earrings. I I just think with my hair and it complements. I have some crazy, I have feathers and big crystals, and these earrings, these crystal earrings are by Yesenia of Senia Studio. She is also a fiber artist and maker. And yeah, I just love a good pair of earrings. I feel like that complements every outfit.
Here, let's walk up here on the beach for a second so people can see a little more of where we are. Can I'll follow you this way. People can see, I think they've gotten a really good picture for the ocean. Now maybe a little bit of Santa Rosa, a little bit of houses for our last few questions. Okay. If you could trade places with any designer for a week, who would it be?
Oh, that's tough too.
Any other designer?
Yeah, let me think. Okay. Got one that's like a definite possibility.
All right. Here, we can turn and walk this way. Show people.
Okay, I'm gonna say this just because of her current lifestyle, which I feel like is so cool. Nitty Natty. Nitty Natty is traveling the United States. They have refurbished a van and they are doing van life with their dog, she, her husband, and her dog. And they're going through and going to all the yarn shops across America.
She came to Knit Stars. It was awesome.
Oh
right before we shut the store down. Yes, they're so fun.
I just feel like that would be like the year trip that I feel like could also be really cool to do. It's just like travel around, share your yarny life with others, go to the yarn shop. Like, that sounds fun.
That does sound really fun.
Yeah.
I think that's a great choice. Number 18, if you could tell a younger version of yourself one sentence, what would it be?
Oh. You're going to be okay.
Best.
There was a lot of things that happened. Everybody's got their backstories, but yeah, I would tell myself you're going to be okay, and you're actually going to be really happy.
And you are.
I am.
You exude it. I love it. Okay, last one, number 19. We made it. What's your number one piece of advice you would offer up to a future knit star?
Ooh, number one piece. Grow your email list. Honestly, Shelley and I have been talking about it all weekend. For knit stars, so many things affect whether people see your content, whether they see your posts. Get an email list. You're communicating directly with people. You can tailor the message the way that you want it. You're certain it's going to their inboxes. And I've actually been starting to build a really great community through my newsletters. So I would say make sure, and also, one more thing, don't ever feel like you're over promoting yourself. If anything, you're under promoting yourself. You need to keep talking about how incredible you are and keep putting it out there, because some people aren't gonna see it every day. You need to put it out there to reach the most people possible, and you are amazing and you deserve to be there. Grow your email list.
Perfect, and that's a great way to end it. And to follow you, people should join your email list at
Chelsea@knittingdipsy.com is my email. You can contact me if you're having trouble getting on my email list. You can also go to the link in my bio on Instagram. You can subscribe from there. You can subscribe from my website. But again, if you have any trouble, just contact me.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you so much, Shelley. I love you, Knit Stars.
Love you, love you. Great 19 questions.